Hello, my loves. Happy Friday. We are almost at the end of the week. So that's exciting for all of you who are taking the weekend off. But we are also at the end of my 3-week mini trainings when I was going 3 times live 3 times a week for the 3 weeks straight. So good on me for doing this as well. So today we have the last mini training, and this one is all about, how do you know if you are ready, if you ready to start doing the shadow work. And I'm gonna share with you now 3 signs, or so to speak 3 requirements, pre-requisites, that I advise everyone who wants to go into this work sort of tick off this three things, because I've been getting questions from people. Oh, Kristina, like, I feel spiritually evolved and happy and everything is great. Do I need to do the shadow work? Or, I know how important the shadow work is, but the opposite, I feel I'm not in a good place, or, what the hell shadow work is. So here are the 3 things to help you understand if you are ready to do the shadow work. And I'm gonna straightly jump into it. Oh, not straight. Guys, today is the last day to sign up for the shadow work beta course. So if you'd like to join us, today's the last day, and I'm gonna share more about the course at the end of the video. But the first sign that you are ready to do the shadow work is that you already are into self-development. You already understand that humans are just, programmed beings, and the way you act, the way you think and behave and feel is basically based on your past. So ideally shadow work is for those of you who are already been working on themselves. This is not just, like for somebody who have no idea and they just decided, oh, maybe I need to change my life. For me, shadow work is more like advanced or deeper layer of self-development, because it's working on emotional, mental, and physical planes. Okay, so you have to have that belief, because if you don't believe fully that after this work your life will be changed, and it will be definitely not going to be the same, it's hard for you. Hey, who's joined boredom? So if you don't believe that you can do it, you're not gonna do it simply because you don't believe. All right. So the sign number 2, or prerequisite, you have to be committed. Hey, Oscar, how are you? Why it's so important to be committed? Because when you do the shadow work, it's not just, oh, I'm gonna do affirmations or whatever. If you start doing the shadow work, we are really heavily working with your past, with your core beliefs about who you are, about your identity, your ego, how the world works, in your perception. So we will be, so to speak, lowering your vibration, or attuning your vibration and frequency to those past events of yours. And once we do that, and your inner child, your inner self understands, oh, now it's finally, Kristina or Oscar or whatever is finally listening, is finally doing this work, I will give everything that I've had suppressed for my whole life. So it's very important. It's like, think about it, opening a jar of worms. They will all want to get out of there. So it's very important that you are committed, because it's not affirmation. I said information and then I'm gone. No, if you are not committed to do the work, you better don't start. Okay, because there's going to be a lot of emotions coming out, and you have to be willing and committed to work through them, as they come. All right, so first, understanding and being in the self-development already. 2, being committed. And the third prerequisite, and it's all based on my personal experience and working with my clients, is you want more in life. And this kind of overlaps with the second point of being committed, but this is about, when I was about to start my shadow work and I had no idea about the shadow work, I knew there's so much more potential in me. I knew I'm supposed to help people, on bigger level in self-development and understanding their inner power. But I had no idea how to do this. But I knew, You know, I wasn't just committed. I was like, you know what? I'm sick of my own misery. I want more. I want to unleash my potential. And this is what shadow work will help you as well, you know, we will look back, you know, where do you believe that maybe you're not worthy of teaching? Maybe you're holding yourself back. Maybe you think that you have to work hard, or you just think, oh, I don't know if I can serve people. So all of that are beliefs, systems, programs, imprints that we picked up during our childhood, somewhere in the beginning, and it's important to release those in order for us to act on what we actually want, right? And give this a like video, guys, if this resonates, because often I see people, they want and they're taking all the action. That was me as well, taking all the action to start my business, taking all the action to make the money and find my purpose. And it's like you're hitting this brick wall, invisible brick wall, and not understanding why it's happening, you know? Have you ever, guys, been in such a situation that you kind of do everything that you want, but there's like something that just doesn't want you to win? This is most probably your shadow acting out as an unconscious beliefs, fears, you know, imprints in your frequency that are like, no, I'm not ready, no, I'm afraid of responsibility, and so on and so forth, right? Hey Mamta, how are you? Good to see you. So yeah, guys, let me know if, you know, if you want. What do you think? Are you ready to do the shadow work? Are you ready to start it? Have you been in the self-development and you have no doubt that, you know, you can change the way you act and think and behave by doing the shadow work? Are you committed to this work, and are you committed and willing to hold the space and work through the uncomfortable? And third is, do you want more in life? Because if you don't want more in life and you're like, I'm kind of comfortable here, you know, meh, again, you're not gonna last in the shadow work, because it's not gonna be easy, that's for sure. And I'm always saying it's not for everyone. But for those who are ready to expand, who are ready to go to the next level and let go of that old frequencies that don't serve you any longer. Okay, guys? So let me know how these 3 requisites land with you. But here I'm going to be wrapping up and reminding you that today is the last day to sign up as a beta tester for free Your Shadow Work course. So again, this is a course that I'm developing now, and I'm doing it in beta, so you can join us live and be one of the beta testers who will test the program. And because of that, we will be doing live community. We will do weekly coaching calls. You'll also have access to bonus experts. We'll do quantum healing, emotional freedom tapping technique. We'll also have amazing NLP master and confidence and business coach Selma, who is also going to be sharing a masterclass of hers. Shadow work is so important if we want to level up in life. Yes, exactly. And you know, Mamta, I know you're also doing this type of work, and if we don't do the shadow work, most people, a lot of, you know, it's kind of still not part of the mainstream self-development. Why? Because I believe most people are not comfortable about speaking about such a dark places, because people are still wanting, you know, love and light, manifestations, affirmations, I'm gonna change my life, or they go through the hustle and push themselves. You know, I've been there as well. But shadow work, it's all about emotional level, mental level, physical level, and really integrating and changing yourself at the core of your being, right? So guys, just to quickly wrap up what you're getting in the free shadow work if you join now as a beta tester. So there will be 4 modules. The first module is called Foundations of the Shadow Work course, and there we will be looking at understanding your shadow self. What even is the shadow, and how can I understand the unconscious parts of me, if there are unconscious, right? A lot attention will be put onto emotional suppression and release, because when we suppress emotions, right, we suppress it, suppress, at some point it has no place to go, and it will manifest as depression, disease, illnesses, and so on. So it's very important to learn how that dynamic works so that you can release. And so many people are afraid to feel anger, afraid to feel shame, and all those bad emotions. So it's very important that we speak about this and heal your core beliefs about that. Then we talk about self-image, self-rejection, comparison with other people. What do you believe about yourself? Because unworthiness, feeling you're behind, or that you have to be something else or more. It's all stemming from our childhood, right? And then we learn how to separate yourself from all of this that is not yours, right? And module 2 is exciting. It's ego death, right? So we're going to be talking triggers and judgments in relationships, how to heal your relationships, communication, because I bet, I'm pretty sure all of us have at least one person who really, gets under our skin and pisses us off, and how to deal with people, and even small triggers when somebody tells something and it really gets your blood boiling, how to deal with that and how to not to fall in these patterns, right? Then we talk about self-criticism, arrogance, understanding and rebuilding your identity, because most of us, and I've been very good at it in the past, we flip between identities. We flip between the masks. With this person, I'm going to be this way. With this person, I'm going to hold a little bit of this, do a little bit of that, so that I'm accepted. But who you are at your core of your being, right? We're going to be doing the work to support your true identity to come true. And then based on that, we'll also be talking and shifting your belief systems and programs that are running in your mind right now, right? And then healing. Once we are aware of all of that, we need to heal. We need to heal before we can let go. So inner child work. I'm going to also be teaching you how to consciously release emotions and tension from your body, because a lot of us now are in lockdown and might be triggered by other people and so on. So I'm going to teach you that. Connecting with your inner child is crucial in your healing and self-development journey and evolvement. Forgiveness, letting go. Most probably people don't want to forgive others, but it's not just about forgiving others. There's huge part of it that you just can't explain one short video. So we'll be teaching you how to forgive, how to let go. There are a couple of practices I will be sharing you with, and also teaching you how to cut cords with people, processing your pain. So again, this is where one of our experts is going to be stepping in, where we're going to be doing EFT, which is basically a meridian system where you tap on your meridian emotional points to release emotional conditioning from the past. So this is very, very exciting. By the way, we need to face our darkness to be in the light. Yes, exactly. There's no darkness without the light. There's no light without the darkness. But we need to face both. It's impossible to be in the light if you never face the darkness. Then there's no light, right? If you don't even know what darkness is. And then module 4, bringing this all together in presence, peace, and integration. How to, once the course is done, once we went through the 4 weeks together, how do you integrate this on a daily basis? Because, guys, my biggest intention with this course is to create a toolbox of tools to give you, so that after the course, because shadow work is never ending story, but there will be a period of time where a big chunk of it will be done. But after the course, you will be equipped, and when the doubt, fear, any critique or past trauma creeps in, you can do a quantum healing session, you can do an EFT, you can do one of meditations, visualizations to clear your energy. Like, you literally will have access to this. And really, like, module 4 will be a lot about bringing and living in acceptance, not worrying about the past, not worrying about the future, but living in this now moment. And this is where you liberate yourself with mental, emotional, physical levels, living in the now moment. Like, I used to live in stress and feeling that I'm behind and constantly chasing goals for over 10 years. 10 years. And once I really understood how to let go of my fears and all of that and come back to presence, this is when I found this liberation. And you know, I feel like this is the biggest game changer that was for me on my self-development journey, because how much it shifted my energetical frequency. And then again, 3 bonuses from the experts. As I said, you know, we have EFT, we have quantum healing, we have confidence masterclass. So it's going to be a huge, amazing, invaluable program. And you know, guys, I'm doing the beta program just once because yeah, I'm testing now and seeing what else can we add, where we can adjust and be more efficient. So if you'd like to be one of the beta testers, please go click the link in my bio, or I'll leave it down below for all the details. But yeah, if you have any questions, I hope that, you know, the first 3 prerequisites for the shadow work were helpful to you. If you're still thinking, I'm not sure if that will help in my situation, feel free to comment down below in this video, or just message me on my Instagram at @IamKristina, and you know, I will be happy to help you out. And if not the shadow work, I at least will be able to direct you in the right direction. So guys, the beta testing enrollment ends today. We start on Monday for 4 weeks. We do this together. You will have the container where you can express yourself, be yourself, feel safe, seen, understood, and heard, and we will be able to help you to process all of that. So if you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, because it really supports my channel and really helps me to see that it's actually helpful for people. Share it with a friend who is going through their, you know, self-development journey, and I'll talk with you in the comments. Bye!